The information shared is for educational purposes only. Before taking any action, please seek the advice of a financial or tax professional. Hi, everybody. My name is Ron Yaish with Special Needs Life Planning. We are here today to do a little bit of a demo or a walkthrough or whatever you want to call it on the Florida Able accounts. Okay, so here we are on the Florida Able 529 account website. And we'll take a look around. Let's just scroll down, see what we see. Save with Florida's Able program, our dreams. Okay, advantages. There's an eligibility wizard, which is kind of cool. We'll try to go through that as much as we can and how it works. Okay, and here we have different events that are held around the state of Florida to help educate individuals on the 529A account, as well as news. There's a webinar and frequently asked questions. So I like the fact that there are resources here, and here are the partners and some more information on the bottom. We'll hopefully get through, not everything, we'll get through a nice chunk of this website. Okay, so let's go through, let's check out overview. Before we begin, I just wanted to make mention that we're not going to go through what is an Able account here today. We'll obviously be going through an Able platform here, but not going in through the criteria, what the benefits are, what the differences are between this and a special needs trust, and et cetera, et cetera. That we did in a webinar called the Able Account 101. If you want, you could look down below. There should be a video link to a webinar that we offer at Special Needs Life Planning, a free webinar, and we'd love for you to check that out. Okay, so here is the overview. They tell you about the advantages. And with this plan in particular, you need to be a Florida resident in order to participate. So you can't live in a different state that has an Able account and choose to participate here, nor can you be in a state that doesn't currently have a plan and choose to participate. Florida is very specific about that. Government benefits. If you want to still be eligible for those types of benefits such as SSI, that may not look favorably on someone who has an account with more than $2,000. This is the account that you may want to consider, because this is the account that you can grow till just under 100,000 and still be eligible for those benefits. Qualified disability expenses. They go through that here. You can check that out on your own. We do offer a resource at Special Needs Life Planning, a report you could check out. It's at specialneedslifeplanning.com/QDE for qualified disability expenses. And that kind of just gives you a starting point, gives you an idea of what falls under the label of a qualified disability expense, just so you know and understand. I'll give a one-liner about this. It comes down to who's benefiting from this expense, right? The purpose of this account is to help improve the quality of life of an individual with special needs. If that's what the expense is for, then there's a very good chance it's okay. That is something to just keep in mind. How this works. Okay, they're telling you it takes about 15 minutes to open up an account. We like that. It shouldn't take too long, right? Because then we would just avoid it, right? We don't want to get bogged down in hours of paperwork. And I've seen many of the applications. We'll check this one out. It's usually fill some things in, check some things, check some boxes off, and and that's usually all that it entails. There's no minimum contribution. This is very interesting. Many of the other plans in the United States have a minimum contribution. Here, there is no minimum contribution, and so that's a big deal. And you may save up to $15,000 a year. This is for 2018. And you get to choose your investments, et cetera, et cetera. We're not going to go through that now. Investment options. You have pre-designed portfolios, or they give you the ability to design your own, right? Let's say, the moderate portfolio is not something you want. You want something a little different. So they're giving you actually the ability to customize your own portfolio, which is kind of neat. Okay. Saving fees. It's free to enroll. It doesn't cost anything to enroll, which is really cool. This is one of the states that does not charge anything for you to enroll, nor are there any maintenance fees if you go the digital route. Right? If you go with what they call the e-delivery, then there is no maintenance fee. So that is kind of cool. Okay, so that was the overview. We're going to go into Learn, but I have a feeling we're going to skip a lot of Learn once we click in, because that's really covered in our webinar, and I don't want to be repetitive. And you could also take the time to check that out on your own. Okay, let's see. Do the same. Able United, Florida's Qualified Able program was established to encourage individuals with disabilities to save private funds to support health, independence, and a quality of life. Love that. Okay. Okay, about the Able account, we're not going to go through eligibility. You need to be a Florida resident, and a resident out of Florida may not participate in this program. Qualified disability expenses we mentioned, government benefits we mentioned, and they do have some testimonials. That's always nice. Okay, I believe that may be it. Yep. Okay, so that was in Learn. So it's a nice website. I like it. It's giving you what you need. Very colorful, professional looking. I like it. Okay, pictures. I like pictures. How does this thing work? Let's see. Okay, let's get to the nitty-gritty here. Open an account quickly and easily online. It takes less than 15 minutes. No documentation to upload. Okay. Save up to $15,000 a year we mentioned. Investment options we mentioned. Investment performance we're going to take a look at. Hold on. And save. Okay, so let's check out the let's check this out. How do I click investment performance, learn more? Okay, we got this guy over here, this young man here who looks like he's okay, ready to go. View 1, 3, and 5-year returns. Modify how new contributions are invested at any time. Transfer funds between options up to 2 times per year. Okay, the current performance summary. So this is on their current portfolio that they have, that they're offering. And then on the bottom, you see the individual fund options. Okay, so let's look at 5 years. I like to look at 5 years. In the past 5 years, the growth portfolio had done that return. And then these are the investment options that they have for you. Okay. Update investment choices, change how new contributions are invested at any time. Okay, we like that. Let's go back and check out. Investment performance and investment options, very similar. Contributions, opening up an account. Okay, so let's go to open an account. See if they take us to the wizard. I want to check out that wizard. Okay. For individuals with a disability, the following is required. They tell you what the requirements are. The following may be necessary. Free to enroll, no monthly maintenance fee. If you go the e-delivery route, and if you opt out of that, then it's a $10 annual fee for paper correspondence. It's pretty reasonable. All right, I'm going to go back to let's move myself here. I'm going to I'm not going to choose open account. I want to go through that wizard. Those are so much fun. Let's see. Okay, the wizard. Eligibility wizard. Let's see what we have here. Okay. Okay, I'm going to be filling this out more for demonstration purposes. Just to see what it's like to get through this. Okay, please select the statement that best describes the individual with a disability. Okay. So we're going to choose the first one and see what happens. Did the disability begin before the age of 26? Okay. Does the individual with a disability live in Florida? Okay, the individual with a disability is eligible to open an ABLE account. Okay, that was wonderful. Simple. And then they give you to learn more and open the account. Okay, let's go back and see if I change that. How does that impact things? Let's try the more complicated route, which is the has a qualified disability but does not receive SSI or SSDI. Let's see. Ooh, did the disability? Let's say yes. Let's say yes. Okay. So you may have to provide that letter at some point, but not for now. Okay, let's try one more. Okay. I'm having fun with this. Okay, the person receives SSDI, and let's say no. Based on the information provided, the individual with disability may not be eligible to open an ABLE United account, right? Because I clicked that the disability happened after the person's 26th birthday. And that is a basic requirement. Okay, so that was the general overview. You could check out the different resources on the managers, the program description, the forms. As always, before you make a decision or don't make a decision, it's a good idea when it comes to these types of matters to consult professionals, whether it be financial professionals, tax professionals, or legal professionals, to make sure that that you're making the right decisions on behalf of you and the family and the individual with special needs. Please check us out at specialneedslifeplanning.com. We want to hear your questions. We also want to hear from you, and we want to know what type of content, what type of information, what it is that you would like to learn. We are on a mission to educate, to share, and to find information. If there's something that you want to know about, something you want to learn about, please tell us about that, so that could be put on the on our agenda, and we can go out and do our best to share that and disseminate that with everybody. Please feel free to share this with other community members, with other groups that may be interested in this type of resource. Okay, I'm Ron Yaish, and have an awesome day. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much for joining us today. It means a lot that you've spent the time with us. Just wanted to ask you if you could to please subscribe to our channel. It does help us. It means a lot to us. And if you are watching this on the blog, you wouldn't be able to subscribe, but you would be able to put in your email address, and join the ABLE Report community. That means when we come out with information, when we come out with our ABLE reports, you would receive it. So please enter your email address if this is on the blog, or click subscribe on right below this video. Thanks so much. Until next time.